Hi, and welcome to day 3 of social media training. So, today I wanted to talk about Power Hour. And this is an amazing way that daily you can streamline and really time manage how you are on social media. Because let's be honest, when your Facebook alarm is going off all the time, when people are messaging you and emailing you and commenting on your pictures and doing all this and that, it can be super overwhelming and can be really easy to burn out very quickly when it comes to social media. So, Power Hour is really streamlining all of your social media communication either into like an hour or into short like periods of time where you focus on only doing specific things. So for me personally, I work a full-time job like in an office too. So what I try to do is I'll do like mini power hours throughout the day and then usually like one at night. So, what types of things are you doing during a power hour? This can be scheduling your posts to your timeline. So, you want to be posting 3 to 5 times a day. Maybe one of the first things you do is you do your post for the morning and schedule your posts for the rest of the day. You could do that. It's checking in with your challenge groups. So it's checking in with your free clean eating groups and your 30-day groups. Checking in on your challengers, seeing if they asked you any questions, and just kind of like interacting with the posts in those groups. It is answering any messages or emails that you may have. It's super important that as a coach, you still value your time and not let it take over. Like as soon as you see someone message you, that you always like respond back right away. Because if you have that mentality, your customers are going to expect you to answer their questions 24/7. And that takes away the whole like freedom of time with being a coach. So really setting these like office hours or power hours is super important. What else do you do? It is interacting with potential customers on Facebook. So, I mean, when you're adding new people and when you're kind of like finding people that you want to invite, it's engaging on their Facebook. I mean, if I see someone that I think would be great in my free clean eating group, usually like I'll comment or like on a few things on their profile and then maybe send them a PM if they seem to be like reciprocating back. It's checking in on our coaching groups to see what else has been posted. And if you have any coaches on your team, it's checking in with your coaches to see how they're doing. So it's kind of like that power list of things that you want to do and then just picking the times during the day. Put your blinders on, like don't scroll through Facebook and see what's going on and do this and that. Like just do those things. And it'll help it be a lot less overwhelming than kind of always checking it throughout the day. Another really great resource for Power Hour is HootSuite, which I'm sure you've heard me talk about and probably other coaches talk about. It's a website and an app where you can actually schedule your posts. So maybe if you don't have time to physically log in and post 3 to 5 times a day, maybe one day in the morning you could schedule all of your posts for the rest of the day or the rest of the week. So it's free. You can go on HootSuite.com, set it up. You can set it up to like your Facebook, your Twitter. They just added Instagram, but like it doesn't really work that well. I tried it a few times. The only thing that I would say is that scheduling things when you don't have time to do them is great, but I would try to stay away from scheduling every single post. You'll look kind of like a robot. If someone's smart enough to see that it says like scheduled from HootSuite on the page, like they'll figure out that you're scheduling everything. So I think there's certain things that it works well for, like within your free clean eating groups or within your 30-day groups. Like if you want to schedule things, I think that makes sense. Scheduling on your profile like maybe like once a day or something, if you're posting like a quote or transformation picture that you already have it beforehand, I think is fine, but I wouldn't schedule every single thing like every day. So that's great for Power Hour. And I think it's really just like, it's playing catch up. It's setting those hours so you don't go nuts. And it's not answering every single person at every single time. So know how to disconnect, have those certain times when you're laser focused, and then otherwise just enjoy your life. So today's assignment is I would love to hear what your plan of action is for Power Hour. So are you going to do 1 hour a day? Are you going to split it up a few times a day? And are you using HootSuite yet? So please comment below with what your plan of action is and what those tasks are going to be when you do your power hour. So can't wait to hear your action plan.